If you've seen the Arkansas Travelers in action this year, for one player, the games are about more than just wins and losses. Ryan Leahy's in his 4th season of professional baseball, and as you'll see, it's a year he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Ryan Leahy doesn't have a real job. He makes his living playing minor league baseball for the Arkansas Travelers.
I was just getting paid to hit balls from a guy throwing pitches to me, you know what I mean? It's like, give me a break, you know?
He's close to reaching the big leagues, but in February, Leahy's road to the show suffered a significant setback.
All the way from here, all the way down and around to right about there.
This surgical scar is all that remains after Ryan was diagnosed with thyroid cancer.
When I first found out I had cancer, it wasn't a devastating thing. It was more like, well, what can we do to get through it? What do we have to do now?
At home, Ryan flips through pictures, memories like the solitary confinement he faced after surgery when doctors in hazmat suits administered a purple radiation pill.
As soon as took it out of the box, the thing just jumped to the other side, and it was like,
wow.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to put this in my body.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
With time to himself and no human contact, Ryan looked for inspiration.
I had all my ideals before I even read this book.
This is where he finds Lance Armstrong.
I remember I wrote, what do we have to do now? I've never had a fear of death, more concerned with my family, trusted doctors, and just wanted to get in and take care of what I had to take care of. I don't know, maybe it was just the same way we looked at things at the time. And
same age, too.
He was 25, same exact age.
To give you some idea of just how rare this disease is, it affects only 4,000 males each year. That's less than half the capacity of Dickey-Stevens Ballpark.
I don't want the pity. I just want to go out there and, like everybody else, and fight for a job and fight to help the team win.
It's not easy, though. Leahy takes one of these every day for the rest of his life. Synthroid, he calls it his life pill, which controls his thyroid and metabolism, and without it, he'd be lethargic and gain weight.
You could be tired, you could feel sick, but I'm here and I'm playing, and why wouldn't it be great?
And this guy goes out with so much energy and lives life that way and plays that way, and he's been an inspiration to me.
Leahy isn't a starter and isn't blessed with superior athletic talent, but he does have the respect of his entire team.
There's no way a guy like that should be in professional baseball. You know, he just doesn't have the typical, you know, look at me, flashiness. You know, he's a regular guy who just does everything right.
As for now, with baseball at the forefront and cancer not far from his thoughts, Leahy lives life to the fullest, one day at a time.
Well, they'll have to take off my jersey. They'll have to rip it off me. So I'll play as long as they'll let me.